I suppose look to you, right?
This is exactly.
Yeah.
Today I'm talking to Dr. Temel Kotil. He is the CEO of Turkish Airlines. Your airline is growing rapidly and is approaching the reach and size of a Gulf carrier. How much bigger does the fleet need to grow to match your plans?
Actually, we're not checking who has the more aircraft, less aircraft. And we have today 267 aircraft, and it became 450 by 2023, and hopefully more come. And what we are trying to do is we go certain destinations, and if you know, internationally we fly more cities than other airlines. So this means we fly a lot, to 116 routes internationally. So every single route at least asking twice daily flights. So if you add in this one, it became 2,000, 3,000. Today we have 1,200 only. So as a strategy, we're going so many routes with a few frequency per week, and year to year we increase them and build a big airline. So answer your question, we became the bigger than the rest, hopefully. But objective is not become big airline. Objective is, make profit. That's the first thing. And last 12 years, we making profit, a good profit. We say, alhamdulillah, EBITDA margin is 18%, and this average, that's good number. Even in the 2008, 2009, that crisis term, we make a good profit, really huge profit. We listed 6 most airline on the world that year. So this means the crisis also produced money. But at the same time, when we're making profit, we want to go all around the world. And because we're keeping our company under capacities. When you start losing money, then became over capacities. So how we can keep a growing airline under capacities? Go destinations. Other option is go frequencies, but that time we will saturate very quickly, and that time we start losing money. So for us, you should understand we want to go all the cities in this earth, and maybe 200 more as international. Domestic we are 47, and go to the frequency at least twice daily. But if it takes several 10 years, the case.
Mm-hmm. Looking at this growth, what will be the percentage breakdown between single and twin-aisle aircraft?
Yeah, and it's about 20 to 80%, 25 to 75%. So historically, we're using the narrow-body single-aisle aircraft a lot, and on the future we keep continuing the same things, and we have the long haul also. And why I'm saying the single as the aircraft, small aircraft, because from Istanbul, from the Kinshasa is 7 hours. We're using 737-900 with additional food tanks. So it a fly from Istanbul to Kinshasa, Congo. And this is a 151-seat aircraft. I can put more seats, but that's not the objective. Objective is making like a long haul, like a real business classes, not full flat, but close to full flat, and all the economy, the full IFEs, and also there's other pitches that the people can be rest. And this is sky interior, so this means that small aircraft for us is a big aircraft. So we're very smartly using small aircraft with the important market. But the short market, we use them already by nature. So you should understand our narrow bodies, some of them is like a long haul machine in terms of effectiveness. But because they are small, I need less. I could have less passengers, From Kinshasa with the 900, I make profit. If I go to the 30s or 777 there, I cannot make profit, So the rule of thumb is, we're using a lot of single idea, but you should understand we're using like a long haul machines. So this correction is about 50-50. But if you go to the single, this is 25%, 75%.
Okay, so what does that mean? On what route do the big aircraft make sense then? These 20% of very large aircraft?
Yeah, I mean in the Atlantic, we're using 330s to New York. This 330-300, and is able to from Istanbul to New York. And what I'm trying to is, this is the longest distance this aircraft could operate, But in New York, we're using 777 also, so we have 3 daily flights. So what I'm trying to say is here, when you assign the aircraft on the routes, you need to make sure that the cost is low, but product doesn't make difference between the aircraft A, aircraft B, aircraft Z, and but we optimize them. And the big machines go Atlantics, big machine go to the Japan, to China, everywhere. But sometimes we're using the big machine to the London, Frankfurt also, on the Dubai, Tel Aviv also. So rule of thumb is here, and the machine used by the stage lengths, the range they can fly, it became more efficient. Machine used very short flights because of the capacity needs. This costs more, but because of the demand is higher. So rule of thumb is big machine go longer, small machine go shorter. But in some airlines, this is what I'm keeping answering your question longer. And small airlines sometimes, some airlines, not small airlines, some airlines using the big machine, even the short routes, it costs them 15% more. So I don't have that money. My person doesn't have that money.
Okay, and on the twin aisle market, your airline looks like a perfect candidate one day for the very large aircraft, for the A380, 747-8. Does your planning include the VLAs?
Oh, we don't have of course there's studies always in any company like Turkish Airlines, but there's no board release about going to other type of aircrafts. And as I said, from Istanbul, even I can use the big machine for the short routes, because some routes for me, let's say Moscow, is very long routes where I have 6 flights per day there. I'm using tier 30s and tier 21s combined. They're coming back again, not today, but tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you very much for the interview.
You're welcome.
Thank you.